Welcome back to Broken Quattros. I am in one of my Broken Quattros, and we are taking this car down to my buddy Ben's shop. Ben is a, what is he? He's an Audi Master Guild technician. He used to work for, I think he started at Audi of Atlanta, then he came to Salt Lake, and now he has his own shop that he does, and it's actually really, really close to my house. He actually just lives right around the corner from me, so I'm gonna take it down there. That way we can get it on the lift. We can get the get things accessed easier. I got a power steering line to replace, clutch master and a clutch slave. They're all right here, and we're gonna take it down there and get that done. The car does actually move under its own power. I finally moved some cars out of the way here, and I got it running. Obviously, I did the fuel flushing and got the new fuel pump, new fuel filter. And now that all the cars are out of the way, I actually was like, oh, okay, I'll call the tow truck and get it down here. And then I just kind of hopped in it, started it, and it actually moves. I sometimes have to kind of feather and pick up the clutch off the floor there, but that's all getting replaced, and that's the whole reason why we're doing this, so I can kind of nurse it down there. Ben is just leaving his house, and he actually just lives around the corner from me, and so he's probably just going to follow me since I have brakes, but it's I got to stand on them because the power steering pump is leaking like a freaking sieve, and so it just dumps all the fluid out right away. So I don't have power brakes and I don't have power steering, so it's manual brakes, manual steer. It's going to be a bear, but beats paying 50 bucks for a tow, right? And like I said, it's like his shop, Salt Lake is actually really cool because it's set up like a grid. So I live at like the 900 block, and his shop is on the 400 block. So it's like 5 blocks over that way, and then it's like 4 blocks that way. So it's like 8 blocks away. It's really, really not far. So I think we're just gonna send it down there, and Ben said he'd follow me over there so that, you know, he can have my back if anything happens. So anyway, we're gonna do this.
Tuesday or Wednesday when I went there, they were still there.
So they're slow. All right, looks like got the line off. I'm getting crap in my face, and it's about ready to pop out now. The line is removed. You can kind of see that. We'll get it off there and get the new one in. This is how I should have shot it. Out in the sun, clean. Okay. Oh God. Let's take this off. And there's a mouse nest. Probably dead mice in there. Great. I actually had one of these in the car ready to go because I was planning on replacing it anyway. I'll still go back and clean it up once I'm back at my house, but that's out. The nest is out. Can't wait to find out what the next problem is. It's quiet, it's peaceful, it's working. So we have power steering now, we have power brakes now, we have working clutch pedal and a working, oh, I think I was supposed to turn there. I don't know, what else do we have? Working master cylinder, like I said, we got working power steering, power brakes. It's like a new car. Timing belt is #1 on the list. We're just gonna kind of baby this home. Like I said, it's only a few blocks away, so Oh, third gear does not go in, and I think it's misaligned. We'll see. Or maybe it's just missing. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff to come. Man, these brakes feel great. He bled the brakes for me too while it was all there. Yeah, man, feels like a new car. So, we're happy for now. It's still kind of hesitating. I got to clean more stuff. I don't know what all needs to be done, but it might need knock sensors. It might need, well, might just need the fresh gas to finally be thrown through it, cleaning out the injectors and what's in there. And like I said, I haven't been able to, I haven't revved it hard yet because, like I said, timing belt is very suspect, and we don't want to lose the engine. I have a spare 7A, but I really don't want to swap in the spare 7A, even if I have it. It's a waste of everybody's time and effort. So we're just going to drive it home, park it, and then we will do the timing belt next. And then we'll start doing some things and stretching its legs and feeling more confident about it. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Till the next time. Okay, it is another Saturday, and we got some time on our hands. So we are going to wrap up the dashboard swap, well, the heater core replacement, which really just needs the final touches put on. We need to put the dashboard in, consoles on, be done with it, and then we also need to hook up the lines under the hood and finish that aspect. We're gonna do one other thing while we're wrapping up the heater core project. We're gonna replace the injectors. So while the car's running and driving, these injectors are literally specific to this vehicle. So they were all, or actually I should say specific to this motor. They were on all the 7A motors. They're made by Hitachi, and they're kind of unique. One injector, last time I looked, is like 250, 300 bucks. And I don't know if they're still available. That was probably 8 years ago that I last looked. Because of that, also they have funny parts on them, and so they're really hard to find somebody who will rebuild them or who has parts to rebuild them. We're going to replace them. We have some 034 injectors that are different. 034, somebody had figured out a while back that you could swap them for more modern injectors and just use an adapter and bypass the resistor pack and run it that way. And 034 bought up the rights to build that one too, just like they did on the short shifter I showed. And so yeah, we will be doing that upgrade as well, since it's I actually paid I think 100 bucks for the set of injectors with the adapters and everything used. So we'll toss those on there. That'll help, I think, with all the old bad gas that we've been running through here. I think it's a good idea to get rid of it, and we will do that and be happy. And they boost a little bit of power, and they also just solve a lot of the other issues that you have with the old leaky injectors. So on to that. It doesn't look very dirty under here, especially around these injectors, but I'm still going to use some compressed air and clear out anything loose that might be in here. I just don't want it falling into the engine, so we're just going to clear out anything that may be in and on around these before we switch the injectors. So here are the new injectors. The injectors didn't, well, new used injectors. They didn't actually come with the clips. Luckily I had some. That's one of the great parts about having a garage full of stuff. We're gonna cut these zip ties. We're gonna remove the injector wires, and then we're gonna remove these bolts and lift off the fuel rail and replace the old injectors with the new injectors. All right, new ones are in, old ones are out. These actually surprisingly look decent. I don't know if these were replaced at some point in time, but they're actually really clean, really nice. I was pretty surprised by that. I think one of them had a little tear in this upper seal, yeah, that right there. But that's actually not bad at all. But they are out and they are problematic and they smell horrid from that rancid gas. But we got the new ones all installed. We'll put a zip tie on here just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And yeah, should fire up better than before. All right, we got to make a quick resistor pack. So we bypassed the resistor pack with a couple of spare plugs, and I'm gonna heat this and make it so that it is now soldered. Where does this go? Boom! Now this just goes right on these plugs here. So we'll take the ones from the chassis here, and it's kind of funny, but it's backwards. So we're gonna plug this one in here, like so. Maybe not. Oh yeah, backwards. There we go. So like that, and like that. So now that's bypassed that little resistor box to run the new injectors. All right, we're all dry. Wow, there's still some fluid in there, but we'll get that out. But yeah, good to go. I guess you can add this to the list of parts that I'm replacing. So this one, not only is the top cover broken off, but it's only got one of the retaining clips. This one has all three of the retaining clips, and it's got that part that's working, and it's got a cover that's in nice shape and also works. So we'll put on the nice clean-ish new one.